All right. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? All right. Let's begin with our lecture today. Guess what? I found the website where all the variables we have been looking at have a description. So that's good. One of the things we miss it is these three in our calculation, which are the dew point temperature. That variable is important for RefET, and now we can give it to the software. So where is the information now? If you go to Canvas, to the announcements, I just put, let's see, variable names in Utah Weather Station Networks. So you have access now to this website. Also, in the announcements, there are my files that we run successfully.
I have a problem with my file, and I compared it, then I figured out my file, like, it was different. I used digit 3, use digit 5, I don't know why, but it works fine.
Okay.
In this category, I will show you.
All right.
To know what it is.
Okay. So today we should be finishing RefET. Okay. So today is should be the last one before I give you the big homework. Okay. So we have recordings. We're recording this session too. And I gave you my files, but the homework is not about my files. It's another place. So let's continue. Well, you have my files and you can use my files or your files to run RefET. So let's open RefET again. All right, I want to include the dew point values, which were these three variables, and they are in the Excel file. I ignore them. I put them as a numerical entry, but I want to use the average dew point. So let's see. Where are we? Which column was the dew point? RefET example. We had a copy of this. Okay, here. In my file were three columns, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, so I go to those lines. I have 3 ignore numeric entry. If it's, let's see what options we have in RefET about dew point temperature. There we go. 41, the option 41 is dew point temperature in Celsius, 42 in Fahrenheit. There is no option for maximum and minimum. So in my Excel file, I have dew point average column 12. So I'm going to replace that. Let's see, the units are in Fahrenheit.
How can I know? Then it's all the units in English system, as we mentioned before.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, number 12 is going to be dew point in Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Okay, with that change, I can continue. I keep my settings for the...
This is the numbers that was different. The initial lines of delta files
This was
No, under point 12.
here.
Under this one, it was 3. And I changed it 5. It works. But what is this 5 mean?
Oh, this 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is the number of lines before the information in the file is.
Okay. I don't know. I see the problem.
Okay. All right. So let's click continue. Okay. Ashe Pegman, Blaney Cradle, Hargraves, and the produced from the Utah Climate Center. Let's continue. Save any change. Save it. Save it. Okay, questions so far?
I didn't catch what change.
The change that we just did. Okay, are you using my files or your files? Okay, do you have in your files these 3 columns?
Yeah.
TD average, TD max.
Just a second.
It worked for me.
Working? Very good.
Should I run the QAQC?
Yes, yes. Yes, you have it. So when you open RefET, okay, when you open RefET, in the section we tell RefET what column has. So look for that row that said, for that row that the number of the row that is TD average, and look for the variable that is dew point temperature in Fahrenheit and replace it.
Dew point.
Yeah, dew point in Fahrenheit.
It's number 12.
It's number 12 for you. And yeah, and the variable to change is 42. So click on the line 12 and then double click on 42. You did it? Okay, now continue. No, continue at the bottom. Nothing else.
What should I change in here?
Over there, no, we're not changing in that. In the previous screen, we were changing.
This one?
Yes.
What should I change?
So if your file had this
I'm
column,
using your file.
yes, then in my file, column 12 is dew point. Okay, so on row 12, probably you put not a numeric entry.
Where? But in the Excel file or?
No, here, row 12. Okay. Okay, now we're saying that is dew point. So find dew point. Okay. Fahrenheit. Okay. 42, so double click. Now it's dew point. Continue.
It's only one we will change.
Continue. Okay, yeah, and then continue.
It worked for me. And then, like,
Yeah, me too.
good data. No error.
No error. Okay, that's good to hear. Okay. Any other question? You should be able to reach this screen. You got errors? Are you using your data or my data? Your data. It was running before? Okay.
Okay, is that your clean data, okay? Okay. Maybe because I explained the file. Yeah, when you open the file, it's like
Okay, everybody here?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, run the QA/QC.
So just
Okay, run the QA/QC. We will do a final check and then we will start with our analysis. Who is from Alexandria University?
no one.
No one?
Yeah.
Okay. I just got an email from Alexandria University, so I wanted to check with you. Okay.
Is there like any work or together?
Yeah, something like that. So I wanted to check.
But we have the connection there. You need-
All right. Well, I want to go to Egypt. That's for sure.
If you come, you should like tell us. We'll be your guides.
Well,
We will be your locals.
you guys should send me an email with like your name and your contact. So then if I go to Egypt, I say, hey guys,
Here.
I'm in the airport. Okay, you should be getting these figures, right?
Yeah.
All right. Final check, because after this, we are going to look at the numbers. If the numbers are okay, and then we will start comparing ET methods. Yeah, because we should be getting low values. If you double check if the column that you put away is the correct one. Okay, could you then use my files?
Okay.
I'm not sure what's causing. You could share your files with me and I will check later.
Told me to.
Oh, he's wrong. It's okay if it's. That's why you're in a class. Yeah, we need to make sure that our will.
Mine was right.
You were right, and he was.
What doesn't work?
That didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know the reason.
Well, what we can do is you can share your data and your definition file, and then I can give it a quick look and tell you, oh, I find.
When I correct the file, plus 5 and I try again. See? And it told me that it was done before.
Was what?
Done before. Mm, I don't know.
Share the two files. They have to be your data file and your definition file. Okay, so right now, the class use my files.
Mm.
Okay, so we can complete this part and then I can give a look at the files.
Okay, final check for everybody. Okay, okay. On the spreadsheet that was opened by the QAQC, okay, the first graph is the solar radiation.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me explain when it has bias or when there are errors in the data. If you have many of these points, you see that the top of the blue line and the dot are separated. There are cases when the value is, the dot is farther away, is higher, okay, all the time. Like for every day, the values are higher. In this case, the values are matching the peak of the curve. But in other cases, when I saw bad data, these values are here. Or always, the values are lower than the blue line. The blue line is the mathematical or astronomical estimation of solar radiation based on latitude and longitude. And the points are the measured values. The measured values must agree with the astronomical estimation. So in this case, we just see one dot, okay, higher, but we don't see many, okay? So in this case, yeah, if you see few days with lower values, that's caused by cloudiness, okay? So this data is good, okay? This data is good because, why I'm telling you this? Because RefET has a way to correct this data if it needed. But in this case, there is no needed for correction.
So in IX, in column IX, the point is very high.
Is it?
In IX, column IX, the point is high.
Which, okay.
IX.
Okay, IX. Okay, let's see that IX, column IX.
Since the end.
Look, I started looking at these values, look. I'm getting a slightly lower values here.
What does that mean that the peak has been bigger from the beginning and also like that? Like this.
It might mean that the sensor during the year might be tilted or the calibration is failing.
Like if you see from here, it's like there's a one, then it get bigger, then it gets more.
Oh, no, it's because during winter, remember, you have the stations of Earth. When it's summer, the inclination of Earth is toward the sun. During winter is farther away. So more solar radiation.
Because a peak that
Yeah, and they,
differentiate about seasons. Okay.
but look, I'm looking now at, and I'm seeing lower values than the peak. Are you getting similar results?
Yeah.
Around this letter, FA, FB, FC? So that means we might need to correct this. We might need to ask RefET to do correction. But I want to see the one that you found, which is...
And also IG is very low.
Okay, IX first.
This is IX.
Here. Yeah, it might be It might be, but I don't see a pattern like the previous days or the later days. So it might be just a weird day. Okay. Let me see, RefET. Where is RefET? Okay. Okay. Let me see. In the RefET, in this version of RefET, let me see. This is in the QA/QC, we're looking at our data versus what is predicted. The second was the second plot is the dew point temperature. So now that we have introduced that value, I think I'm seeing better separation between the air temperature and the dew point. And that's the importance. If there is a variable that helps with the ET calculation, we need to put it.
In AR, this one, it's like lower than.
Say that again.
This one is like seems correct
Yes.
because like
It's following the trend, okay, and also is separated.
not correct. Okay.
Yeah, you expect that dew point temperature is always much lower than air temperature during the day. And this is showing that separation that we're looking for. That's good. So our change of that variable in RefET is helping us to refine our ET measurements. That's good. Okay. Now the next figure is
I think it's right.
That's good.
Finally.
That's good. That's good. Almost a lot of low values per week and few days with high values.
and then relative humidity. Yes.
For the rep of the air temperature, we found that the air temperature is higher than the dew point. So it means that the weather is not humid.
The weather is not humid. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So no weird artifacts here in the relative humidity. We see the cycle of the day. There are days that are less relative humidity. Although relative humidity is going from 0 to 12%. That might be an issue because relative humidity shouldn't be higher. So let's do a final double check on the variables.
The line, the speed, it's nothing better. There is no pattern.
No pattern. No. Here, EA average, this is in kelvins. Do we have relative humidity in the Excel? Let's see. Yes. Oh yeah, we enter relative humidity, but which value we enter? Both? Let's check rows. Okay. Let me see. What do I going to do? Oh, you want to keep this spreadsheet? Use with the QA/QC, save it with another name.
It's like what? Which number is it?
It's 10 and 11.
10 maximum relative humidity. 11 minimum relative humidity.
Did we enter that in that? Did we enter like that in the RefET? Okay, then the values are okay.
I don't have the numbers of the core.
Oh, we added here. We added these numbers.
So should I add it now?
That's it. No, it's for us to relate which row we are on which column we're looking at.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's look at wind. And this is how wind looks like. Always you have a lot of low values, and from day to day you have high values.
CA have higher values.
Say that again.
CA,
C,
it's like hits the peak.
C.
So, okay.
Oh, the other way. Okay.
This one.
This one?
Mhm.
Yep, that's okay. It's okay. Okay, so but you can see that it's not distributed. It's always the bottom has a lot of values. Okay, all right then, let's call it good then. Let's say, all right, we finished running RefET, we put our values, everything that we understand. And we asked for the Pengman-Monty, we asked for Blatnick-Criddle, we asked for Hargreaves ET. What do you think? How is Blatnick-Criddle or Hargreaves the same as Pengman-Monty?
I think Pengman-Monty is more detailed.
Yes.
And Hargreaves is more detailed than Pengman-Criddle.
Okay. How different do you think they are?
Because like Pengman-Monty is using the ATR and ETO, the other two didn't use it in their calculations.
But how different? If I'm calculating Hargreaves for today, how different is that for Pengman-Monty for today? How different is for Blatnick-Criddle?
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Now it's time to compare. Is everybody here?
I add the column of the number in my Excel.
Yes.
After I added the solar radiation, all go to 0.
All go to 0. Oh, you have the is this my data or this is your data? Okay. What
I added the column, the rows of the numbers from 1 to 24. After I added all the data transferred to this.
Oh, okay.
It was just like this, and after I use it.
In RefET, okay. If you have this Excel, save it with another name. Save a copy. And then I'll show you what you're asking. Okay. You give me a second. Okay. Everybody who got the QA/QC Excel result, save it with another name. Save it like ET comparison. So why I'm giving another name? Because I'm going to rerun RefET, and if I rerun it, it will rewrite this file. I don't want to. So when you go to RefET and you select the data and the definition file, here, this might be your issue. Here, this has to be 5.
المظبوط في ده الخامس.
بس انا مسحتها.
عادي عادي انت اقفل.
دي الارقام تاني ومش هتلاقي انا ظبطت معاك ان انا شغال.
Okay.
انت بص عندك بس الصف اللي تحتيه واللي تحتيه وبعدين الارقام ده كل ده سكيب. بص كده التمارين اللي بعدين.
Okay.
هو بيسيبشن.
اهو سكيب دي 5 سطور.
Okay. Now in my Excel that I saved, where is the data? Where are all the ET calculations per hour? It's in this page, call it out. In this tab, call it out. If you navigate to the bottom, here there are. This is what we were looking for.
What is this?
This is the worksheet called out.
What?
Worksheet called out. These are the ET values from the software. So the first two are Pengman-Monty, the ASCII version for reference and potential. Then we have Blaney-Criddle, ETR and ETO in inches per hour. Then we have Hargreaves. One limitation of the software is we had two reference ETs or two potential ETs in the spreadsheet. Only one will be presented here.
Reference ET.
In the Excel that we downloaded from the website, there was potential ET and reference ET. But the software only report, if you have two columns, the software only report one. Okay, so we can fix that. But is everybody here?
So how can we like know that it's early hard grapes followed?
Well, it says there, Pengman-Monty PM, Blaney-Criddle PS, Hargreaves there.
Okay, so
Just reopen it once.
Okay.
Yeah, just join.
Okay.
the last field, which is field R, is a reference from transpiration, which we take from the climate.
Yes, but only one column.
Yeah.
We will bring the other column so we can compare.
There were two columns of.
There were
reference
two.
from transpiration.
But the software, RefET, only brings one. So, but we can complete it now.
The two for one for the grass and one for the alfalfa.
Yes,
Yeah. And this is for what?
we don't know. That's the issue of the software. It doesn't tell you it doesn't tell you which column is picking up. Okay, let's see if everybody's at this point.
It's running.
Okay, very good.
Should I save the calculation Excel sheet?
When it finish. When this finish, save the Excel. When it finish.
There's an error. Give me an error.
Error.
Then give me this error first time. Yeah, and it's run perfectly. Basically. When I add 0 numbers from 1 to 24, it gives me this error. Should I download the files again and try it? Should I put some numbers? I will not upload it because it gives me this error. Okay.
Okay. Okay, now the idea is to compare the numbers. How do I compare ETs? Different models. Let's say the Egyptian Ministry of Agriculture is telling you to recommend them what to put in the new delta. Okay, and he's telling you, you are responsible of the ET calculation, and he tells you, I want you to compare Pegmamonti, Blaney Criddle, and Hargraves, and tell me which one should we use. So now you run your RefET. Imagine this is data from the Delta Nile. How will you compare these ETs among each other?
Between the difference, no transformation, and all of the different solutions.
Okay.
But I don't know. There's two values of difference in transformation, but there is one.
Well, okay. Now, okay. Ideas. How we're going to tell to the ministry, to them, that this is what we want. You know, Pegmamonti costs money, needs more equipment. Hargraves is very simple. Okay. Blaney Criddle is because the more senior the person, they are more familiar with it. Okay. How we do compare? You have taken a statistics class, you have taken many classes that deal with data. What do we do?
But because it's like different parameters, standard deviation.
Okay, standard deviation. Okay, the easiest, the fastest route.
I mean,
plot the data. Okay, always when you are doing comparisons, plot the data. So what do we have here? We have the date of the year. We have the hour. Okay, and I have, for every row, I have a value. So what I need to do is to plot it. So what I need for that? Well, I need now time. So in column A, I'm going to build a formula, call it time. So what I need is to build a date. Let me see. If I use the formula date, it's going to ask me for the year, comma, month, comma, day. And let me see, there was a way to include time in here. Let me Google it.
It's all the same date because dates 111.
The date, yeah, but let's see. The day should be changing to
And the
2.
month should be changed. The month is always 1 and the day is always 1, so it should be changed. The two of them to get different dates. And, okay, I will.
Okay. What I'm looking is for this equation that includes time.
Okay, I think we like it works. First thing is like the day of the month, day and the first for me.
So, but I want to combine date and time and hours now. So this is what I'm looking for. I have the dates now.
Can't we ask GPT?
Huh?
Can't we
Let's ask GPT. Let's see if GPT can do. Chat. Let's see if GPT has an answer. I heard other students are using Chat GPT to do their assignments. Like,
others in here?
yeah, they're like asking if they have to write a report and they're passing questions to GPT and then verifying it and then. Okay. What is the Excel formula to combine date and time in a single cell? In Excel, you're giving me.
There is like a developer in Excel that make codes. So I think.
It says it will recognize the date and time, combine them into single. Okay. I need to develop a time value. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's actually accurate. Huh. Okay. So I need to create. Okay, I need to create time. Okay. So I need to create, I have the hour here. So I need to create a new column. I have to say hour. And this is going to be.
No, actually. Should I add a new column?
Yes. So in the first column, I combined the date, day, month, and year. And in the second, what I'm building is the.
How to get this window?
Oh, you click equal.
Okay.
Or you press here.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, let me double check here. Time. Okay. Okay. Time value. Okay. Time value is going to be is one. Okay. Why it doesn't work? Hmm. Okay. The hour is here and I need it divided by 100. Okay. Let me verify again. Minute is going to be 0.
You can like double click on it and it will be the same.
Yeah, but I'm double checking that my numbers here in the column G are matching. 16 hours, it's 4 p.m. So now that it works, and then I need to check when the date changes. Okay. All right, I got my date.
So G80 over 100 hour, right?
Yes, this is the formula. Time.
Why I divided by 100?
Because this hour is not, it doesn't say 1 a.m. to p.m. It says 100, 200, 300. Because I just needed 3, I need to divide it by 100.
هو احنا ملونين حط لي كوشن ايوه تمام واحنا ملونين ده
Okay, now I will insert another column. I'll call it Excel time. And according to the tutorial, I just need to combine these two. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can find. There we go. Okay. Hey, now I got it. I got Excel time for every row. Okay, questions?
No, it doesn't give me like this.
Okay, doesn't give you, oh, the format. The format, you have to go here, number format, select date, and here you have to navigate till you find the date and the hour. Click OK. Double click on this corner, and you get this format.
I couldn't find it. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Who has reached this point?
Which type in the date?
Say that again.
Formula cells. Which
Go down. Now. No.
here date number or
Choose time.
results.
Eight. Your what version of Excel you have? Well,
2020, I think
Okay.
it's new. So I think there is something wrong with formula. Formula is 820.
Yeah, it should be okay. Okay, just keep it in format cell, date. Keep it on that one. That one is okay, but the time is in there. So don't worry much about that.
Okay. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Time to do comparisons then. Okay. How do you plot data? Yeah. No?
All right. You're paying me to solve the problems, okay? So that's okay. Yeah. So let me show you the formula.
It's time. You are okay? You are okay? Okay. So what I want you is to plot all the ETRs. The horizontal axis is time. The vertical axis is ET.
Okay.
You can start plotting them.
Excel time.
Yeah, use Excel time in the horizontal plot.
What is the kind of the chart?
Do lines.
I think there's abbreviations that I can select all the data in the column with one click.
Oh, I do it this way. I select my chart. And I need to wait for the screen to show up. Okay.
The ETR on the x-axis?
No, the ETR on the vertical axis.
All the ETR?
Yes.
So I will do it separately, or there's a mess?
In the same figure, all the ETRs.
Which figure should I use?
What?
Line 9.
Which figure should I use? Which short, yeah, short.
Line والله ألوان. ولا line.
For some reason, my Excel has failed. No, I don't want to lose all my calculations. All right, it plotted something.
شدهم كده.
So I don't need all of this. Chart design, select data.
بس أنا عندي.
Let me remove all of this.
هو عندي بس.
Okay. Add series name. Pengma Monti ETR. Oh, this one doesn't have time. So this is not going to work. And I need something different.
Insert short. Times.
Why you're so slow?
Times.
Yeah.
Mine is very different. Because it's like a huge Excel sheet.
Insert.
I think it's slow because it's a huge Excel sheet, a lot of data.
Oh yeah. Also, be saving your Excel file now. Start saving. Okay. Ah, okay. Yes, expanded horizontally. Yeah.
بقول لك يا اسطى اعمل insert. ايه جميل كده select.
Oh, you're not working.
Told me that the reference is not valid. I don't know. I insert that. Yeah, I choose all the 80s.
No, column by column.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about every graph separately or
No, first, do it one column at a time. Right now, just do one column.
okay, I will take the first ETR.
Not something for something wrong.
Okay.
All right. Let me save my Excel.
Yes,
Okay.
short.
I don't want this chart. It's horrible. Okay. Okay. This is how I do it. Like this.
And the x-axis, what should I use?
The time. The Excel time.
Okay.
How can you like select all of this by one click?
Oh, you want to learn the trick? My advisor during my master taught me that. So you go to the first cell you want to select, okay? You press Control, Shift, down, okay? Now you go to the other row.
قالوها عندنا في الهيدروجين.
ET or
It's hard to control it.
Yep.
ET في الواي
Okay. Then you keep control, you keep pressing Control, and then you click on the new column. Okay, and then you press again Shift and then down. Now I can do this plot.
Okay.
Okay, okay,
It's like this. I expand it a lot.
Yep.
The more I expand, the more the data show.
Yeah. So let me move now my chart. Cut, go to the top.
It didn't
Okay.
give me this shock.
Okay, I know this.
You, yes.
Okay. كل ما جيت ابدا الغلط ده خدها بس جنب خالص كده الرأس فوق.
عارف كان لازم الشرط ايه؟ بس ما بين أول أربعة مش كده كان غالي.
Okay, who got this chart?
Yeah.
Okay. Who got issues with this chart? Okay, fun. Okay. So we can add more. I mean, in Excel, you can control the labels when you say select data.
Yeah.
And here you can say payment monthly. PTR. Let me see if this. Okay, now I can add another one. Add, let's say, Planet Cradle PTR.
Can you read the last one?
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have my figure, right? This one. I need to add the other ETR values. I'm going to go here where it says select data. I'm going to click first in the image, then click in select data.
Okay.
Then I'm going to say add.
Okay.
And then I'm going to select the column that has the Planet Cradle PTR.
How did you get this series?
Which one?
This one.
This?
So I get this.
Look. Have you clicked on your figure? Okay,
Yeah.
First click on the figure. You will get this tab called chart design on the top. Then you click here that says select data.
Okay, select data.
Okay, then you click add.
Add, okay. I get this.
Okay, and then you click on series values.
No, but it gave me a series value of X and Y too.
Okay,
I don't.
yeah, this might be the difference. That what type of plot you have?
Line.
Yeah,
short.
let's see what type of plot I have. I have line.
Also I have line and it gives me like
You're getting the same as,
you.
okay. Yours,
I have the same short. I
okay.
use the line short, yeah.
If you get X and Y, you enter X and Y data.
هو عنده مستوى الاستثماري نفتكر ما ده السؤال اصلا ما هو ده اللي وصل فيه احط كده كده في الوضع انه هيرون ده الشورت اي سيريسلي كان اسمها هو بي سي بي سي هو اسمه ايه؟ ماشي
We need to compare. For example, in my case, Blanet and Cradle is empty. Is the same for you?
Yeah.
No values for.
They give me error when I ask.
They I'm going to add Hargraves.
انهي تيوريوس هو كان بيسميه ايه؟
After adding hard strips, I will add like the columns that we get it from our data or no?
Yeah, we can, if you have your other Excel, the clean units data,
Yes.
you can copy the ETR from there.
في حاجة شغلة أنا بالطبع So should I add all of the ATR? So it's the same way. Right? Sure, واحنا حطينا كولوم ان وحطينا كولوم بي صح؟ فاضل نحط كولوم ار ده الاس تي ار اه وبعد كده هنحط بتاع الار تمام اي تي ار وانا همشي والله بس استنى اوصل لها مش هتوصل فاضي ايوه Doctor, what is the third series?
The what?
Third series.
The third series. So we have Pegman Monti, Blane Cradle, Hargraves. The last one,
Is
what I did is, yeah, I went to our units clean data. I went to ETR. I copy it. And then I pasted here.
So again, the first one is column M.
The first one is column N,
The second one is P.
is P,
The third one is R.
yes,
And the fourth one is T.
T. But T, I fill it with
ETR.
Okay.
With
and what is the
ETR.
name of the third series? What is the name of the third series?
this one,
What is the name of the
Hargraves.
Okay. What is the name of the third one?
Hargraves. Hargraves.
The name of the series. Oh, the name of the series. ETR what?
Hargraves.
But yeah, I think you didn't write it like this in the short. I need the name of the series.
Yeah.
Here.
So I'm going to put now the legend.
دي في أول واحدة من الستة. ولا دي موجودة اللي هي كانت بتسبب.
طب مكتوب. تاخد يا لسه خلصت. اعمل سيلكت ده امسك ده. اسمها ايه بقى؟ اول واحد اسمها ايه؟ What is the column that I will copy?
The what?
Which column that I will copy?
ETR. So, yes.
شغلك ولا واحدة
ماشي روح بقى على آخر واحدة بس كوبي من
اسمها ايه بقى؟ انا بسميها
هتروح على كوبي تحطه هنا هتاخد ال ETR.
ETR
فأعمل كده
UCE ETR
روح هناك حطه هنا مكان
هو اعملها بي سي اي تي او اول واحده بي ام اي تي او ثالث واحده يو سي
ده
How can I change the color? It's the same track like
Click on the image. Yeah, click on the image. Okay. Go to.
I add the first three, but I still have the green.
Yeah,
The
okay.
blue.
So this is how I do it. Click on the image. Go to chart design.
Okay.
Select data.
Okay.
You see these arrows? So you can put in the back. You have to put in the high put. Look, Pegman Monti, UC Hargraves.
So PM, then you see.
Yep.
And this is also one. Right. Still doesn't have it.
Oh, one thing that is an issue in your figure. Go to select data. Okay, here you have the dates. Here you don't have the dates. So you have to go here and select the Excel time.
Oh,
That's why it's not plotting. So here also you don't have.
the dates, yeah.
Yeah, so click here and select those values. Then it will start plotting.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. At the end, you should have a plot like mine. Okay. Okay, like my figure, you should have a plot. Okay. So for next class, we will continue from here. Okay. Right. So okay. Huh? We won't finish today.
So that is disappeared.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. So whenever you have issues, click on your image, chart design, select data. Here is your data. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here you have the Excel time. But for this one, you don't have the Excel time. So you have to enter here and select the Excel time.
I choose Excel time again.
Yes, for each of them. Look, this one also is. So these ones are not plotting. The only one plotting is this is Penman.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's see why. This is the reported. Okay. Why you're having such high value? See. Oh, look. Here, all these values are in one cell. So when you paste it, you should have pasted one value in every cell.
How can I do it?
Huh?
How can I do it?
So okay. Okay. Is select the text. Okay. Right. What else? Okay. It's like you have a column that is in the 2000.
هو بيقول له
Why?
شغال في الجامعة. لا هو شغال في الجامعة لا شغال اشتغل جوه الجامعة انا اشتغل بره الجامعة اشتغل 20 ساعة 20 ساعة جوه الجامعة بس أول حاجة ليها علاقة بالجامعة الحاجات اللي موجودة على الهاند شيت حتى لو بره الجامعة لازم تشتغل حتى لو طبعا
All right, if you have to go, you can go. Thank you.
رحت عملت كوستا عارف كوستا مش اللي جنب وين في واحد في جنوب فاهم؟ في فرع تاني ما تنسوش ما تنسوش المفروض كان بيقول لي مثلا كنت بداخل بورقه اسمها دي 94 قال له ايه دي 94 قال له دي المفروض تاخدها من المطار قال له ما خدناش حاجه قلت له خلاص انا هطلعها له فبقول له هو دي عباره عن ان دي تشتغل او لا هو الولايات فقلت له طيب
There it is. That is
الجامعه الكلام ده قال لي لا الورقه دي معناها 20 ساعه جوه الجامعه على طول كده فقلت له تمام نعمل حاجه
Thank you. Okay, who got the figure? Okay, very good.
I still have to copy my data. So I have Hargreave and PC UPM.
Okay.
Okay, so last one.
Here you need in this column,
Okay,
you go to the other file.
this one,
Yeah, copy ETR.
this one.
ETR. That one.
How can I the whole data? Control check. So select all, Control C and Control V.
Okay, we can see that our calculations of Pegma-Monti are very close to what the Utah Climate Center are reporting. So that's good. Our Hargraves data is bad.
because it's slow, not like
It's not reaching out. So something is not working for her. And actually Hargraves was never designed to be run. When George Hargraves designed the Hargraves equation, he never intended to run it hourly. He designed it to be run daily. So when it's calculating minimum and maximum temperature, he's assuming the minimum max of the day. But when we're giving the hourly data, bad. So that's the reason our Hargraves values are really bad. Our Pegma-Monti is good. And the Blaney-Criddle really bad. So if you're going to report hourly data, so what would you tell the ministry now?
then you will go planning credit.
Huh?
We will go for the planning credit and we will take the data from planning credit. It's like we will take this data, ET data from planning credit, and you will implement it in our work.
Blaney-Criddle is flat.
The PM the blue one, the blue one.
The blue one is what you calculated.
So you
Is Pegma-Monti. Is Utah Climate Center.
That's what we compare. So the one that we calculated is right.
What we calculated is right.
So we will use UCE.
The Utah Climate Center, that's what the website is reporting. What you calculated, put in the inputs is the blue one.
Yeah.
So if the if the Ministry of Agriculture of Egypt is asking for early data, which method are you going to recommend?
Which method?
Payman, Planecredle, or Hargreaves? Payman is the only method that works early.
What is Benjamin?
PM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what
Yes, what I'm trying to tell you is, if you have to choose a method and you need to do it early, hourly, you cannot do Payman. No, you cannot do Hargreaves. You cannot do Planecredle. It's useless. You have to do Payman Monty. Okay, but Payman means we need more sensors in the weather station.
which will be costly.
Okay, who reached this point?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Almost.
Very good. All right, then let's continue Tuesday, okay?
First day of
Oh, thank you. Yeah, oh, yeah. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yes.
and